Derek Jeter has revealed a shocking New York Yankees update as a blockbuster trade is imminent. Talking on Brian Cashman and his plans, we now know just what exactly the Yankees are cooking ahead of this MLB trade deadline that is going to get crazy very quickly, and we're going to break it all down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yankees Digest. It's Chris here. We're going to jump right into things as always. If you guys are part of that 75% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily Yankees updates. We got them coming at you all season long, all off season long, every single day of the year, every single year until YouTube ceases to exist or I cease to exist. But let's jump into the video. There's a lot to go over on the Yankees. Look, Derek Jeter, who is now on Fox Sports, often is talking about the New York Yankees, considering he is an MLB legend who played for the Yankees for his entire career and is one of the most beloved figures in all of New York sports history. Right up there with literally anyone else you want to name is Derek Jeter. Probably the most iconic New York sports athlete in history. Now, Jeter has had a lot of time away from the spotlight after retiring, but then went back to Fox Sports to start analyzing games with Alex Rodriguez, and obviously they made up. They're now friends, which is awesome. Great to see the friendship come back. And also David Ortiz, Big Papi, who we know everybody just loves now that he's retired. I mean, not when he was playing because he was on the Red Sox, but after that, I mean, he's just a lovable, funny guy who likes having fun, and it was great when he was wearing that Yankee hat as a prank. That was funny. But look, that really trio right there has led to a ton of good moments over the past 2 years with baseball. They're very funny. They do their own sort of thing that can be compared to Inside the NBA with Charles Barkley, Shaq, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith. And when it comes down to it, Derek Jeter just revealed a lot on the New York Yankees and Brian Cashman's plans for this upcoming trade deadline. Now, the Yankees are known to be going all in at the trade deadline. As Brian Cashman said, they're going to be doing whatever it takes to make this a better lineup, as they truly believe, after missing out on winning the World Series last year, losing to the Dodgers in 5, they do truly believe that they can win the World Series. Alex Rodriguez, wow, I just really botched A-Rod's name. Alex Rodriguez, that was insane. He's my favorite player of all time. He was also on this panel, and he said something that's very true, that when they were all talking, when this group was talking, with which A-Rod and Jeter both did predict the Yankees would win the World Series, and Big Papi predicted the Red Sox would, go figure. A-Rod did say, I've never seen a year like this where it's just so open that it feels like anyone can win, and I have no idea who's going to win, and that's good for the MLB. Everything A-Rod said there is absolutely correct. The only thing that's not good for Yankee fans is we want to know the Yankees are going to win because it's been way too long, and we want to see them win a friggin' World Series again. But look, when it comes down to it, these two both predicted that the Yankees would win the World Series, taking them both over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Fun thing to add, or not fun thing to add, is that every single group here, well, or 2 of the 3 did say the Dodgers would be in it. Jeter said the Yankees would be beating the Cubs. And look, basically diving into what Jeter said, he said that Brian Cashman basically said he's all in. So I expect the Yankees, I know that said accept, no problem there, expect the Yankees to do something at the trade deadline. And John Heyman said, it feels like the Yankees will do something big. So all eyes are on Brian Cashman to make a deal, to go out there and solve this situation. Find what you've been looking for, because we know they're targeting pitching. We know that's a big thing here, but we know they're also just trying to make any blockbuster acquisition that they can make to try to make them the favorites to win the World Series. Something they were, at least out of the American League, for the majority of this year. They are still expected to be that team. I know they're not in first in the American League anymore, but people are looking at the Yankees as the defending AL champions because they are, and they believe they can get back there, and I definitely believe they should get back there. The Yankees should win the American League this year. They should. I'm not saying they will, but they should win the American League this year based off talent, imagining everyone else who's not injured right now does stay healthy. That would be huge for this team. Aaron Judge is going to obviously need to perform in the playoffs. There's no doubt about that, but they also need to figure some of these situations out and figure out who they're going to go and acquire. Now, Eugenio Suarez spoke on the Yankees saying, I'm happy where I am, but I understand the game and the business. Whatever happens, if I stay, it's fine, but if I go, it's okay too. I will do my best wherever I am. Right now, I'm happy where I am. The Yankees are the Yankees. It's a team that wants to win. They had success last year, but are still hungry. If I go there, I will do my best to try and help them win the World Series. Eugenio Suarez giving a very professional answer, and he's put up all-star numbers. It's why he was just playing the All-Star game the other day. I almost said last night. I am filming this the day after the All-Star game. I'm filming this on Wednesday, July 16th. This video is not coming out on Wednesday, July 16th, though. So, yeah. But look, not the point. The point is, he's batting at 250, has an 889 OPS, and a 142 OPS plus. I've talked about Eugenio Suarez for around 65 years on this channel by now. So, I'm going to go through this very quickly, just because I've done full videos on Suarez. Look, I think Suarez is phenomenal. I would rather a contact guy over a power guy for the third base spot. I would not complain if they got Suarez. In fact, I'd be super excited because he is a great all-star player. I'm worried about his price. And also, I do think that someone is going to outbid the Yankees. And if I had to guess, it would be the Seattle Mariners. But we'll see what happens on that Eugenio Suarez front. There's a bunch of other names to go ahead and look at as well. So diving into those names, because again, there are a few right here. We could look at how Jon Heyman did say, Diamondbacks Eugenio Suarez, the Rockies Ryan McMahon, and the Pirates Ke'Bryan Hayes will all be on the Yankees' radar at the trade season. And look, that's what we've seen and that's what we've heard thus far. Ryan McMahon is not having a good season. He's viewed as someone who's a power bat and an excellent fielder, so he does fit the Yankees mold of what Brian Cashman usually goes for. But McMahon has not had a good year. He's batting at 212. He's got 13 home runs. He's got a 683 OPS. His numbers across the board are down and looking below average. His numbers at Coors Field, unsurprisingly, are good. His numbers outside of Coors Field are atrocious. There's a world where he's just benefiting off that thin air. So I don't want the Yankees to go for Ryan McMahon. There have been years and years and years where I've wanted McMahon to be on the Yankees. That time, not necessarily I want to say is past for good, but for right now, considering the fact the Yankees would probably prefer a right-handed bat, and I would probably prefer them to go get a right-handed batter, and also just considering the fact that McMahon's offense has been so not good this year, I would rather the Yankees move away from trading anything for McMahon unless you could get him for like effectively nothing. The way that the Yankees traded Cody Poteet for Cody Bellinger, and Poteet got DFA'd like not too long after that because they were just dumping off money. If the Rockies want to just dump off Ryan McMahon, don't think they can get anything, and the Yankees can give someone who they don't believe in at all as a prospect, then go for it. I'm not going to be the one to stop you, and I'll definitely root for McMahon because I'm a fan of his game. I think he's an excellent fielder. He would definitely cover third base's fielding issues, and the hitting might be atrocious, but maybe it won't be, and he'll figure it out playing on a contending team. The way that Jazz Chisholm really bounced back hitting-wise when he got traded off the Marlins, because, oh, look, it matters again now that you're playing on a Yankees team that's trying to win. Now, I know it always matters to a certain degree, but it's understandable that players through the dog days of the year can be like, oh, this doesn't mean anything. We suck. Like, that can happen. And McMahon's been stuck on the Rockies for a while now. So there's a world where if he gets traded to the Yankees that he'll kind of rejuvenate and feel a new sense of urgency to play great and will play great again. He'll still strike out a bunch, but he'll also get a lot of home runs because he's a good power hitter. So hopefully that would work out if the Yankees do trade for McMahon. And then also Ke'Bryan Hayes has not had a good offensive season at all. He is getting older too. I really believed in him. His fielding's good, don't get me wrong. The hitting has not been very good. He's got 2 home runs on the year. He's not a power hitter. He's got a 238 batting average, an OPS of 567, and an OPS plus of 62. His numbers are well below average right now. He was great in his rookie year, or his not even full rookie year, his real first year in the MLB. He was great. He had an OPS over 1, I believe, and he was just phenomenal. Like, he really was showing out on all aspects, or maybe his OPS, it definitely wasn't over 1, but it was good. I know he was good in his first year, but then he kind of regressed a bit, had that 1 year where he was solid again, but outside of that, we haven't seen a ton out of Hayes, and I would rather the Yankees go for someone who's more of a surefire, will positively impact this team in a way that Hayes, it's not exactly clear if he will. But also, MLB.com did highlight something else here, as they mentioned that out of the long shot options we can rule out, the Braves' Austin Riley, a person familiar with Atlanta's thinking, told Jon Heyman that there is no chance the Braves move Austin Riley. It appears we could also scratch off the Cardinals' Nolan Arenado because, frankly, according to Heyman, the Yankees have shown no interest in the 34-year-old who's owed $42 million across the 2026-27 season. $5 million of that will be paid by the Rockies and owns a 94 OPS plus this season. Arenado's numbers are down. It looks like he's over the hill, and frankly, because of that, it has led to the Yankees just having way less interest than they did not that long ago. Now, yeah, he's an elite fielder, and the fielding is still great, but when it comes down to it, Nolan Arenado is just not the same offensive player anymore. The average 283 hitter is now batting at 246. The power's down. It feels like Arenado's just lost that step. He's got a 693 OPS. He's a career 849 OPS hitter. So everything across the board is down. It felt like, even though he had a bit of a down year last year as well, that he would be able to bounce back if he got traded to the Yankees the same way that we saw Paul Goldschmidt bounce back, but it might just not be in the cards for Arenado. And frankly, I completely understand why the Yankees would have no interest in trading for the Cardinals third baseman. Now, Austin Riley's obviously a dream target. He's a phenomenal hitter. He's a good fielder as well. The 274 batting average and 14 home runs with a 764 OPS. He would be who you want the Yankees to acquire, so you could bring him in and use him as your one hole hitter, but it's not happening. The Braves are not ready to give up on the Austin Riley experiment, because it's not even an experiment. It's just something that's worked throughout his career thus far. Riley's a great player and would require a high price when he's available for a trade, but as of right now, he's not even available for a trade, so that's not going to happen. So look, I think the obvious candidate here is going to stay Eugenio Suarez. I mean, especially when you just look at the whole situation and consider that Suarez did speak specifically on the Yankees, given he was asked about it, but still, it really does sort of feel like it for the Yankees. They want Eugenio Suarez, and it's a matter of not trading someone like a Spencer Jones for him, because that would not be worth it. But we're going to see what the Yankees do in this free agency. Guys, let me know, or this free agency, this trade market. Who do you guys want to see him trade for? Throw some new names down there below. You can obviously answer if you want any of these guys as well, but throw a name in there that we haven't been thinking about. Who is under the radar that the Yankees should look at? Let me know in those comments down below. I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm trying to get better at answering comments. Like these videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, guys, and go Yankees.